Hey everyone, I'm making this video to show kind of a brief history about the number 7. Most everyone knows that that number has always been associated as the God number, and I'm going to show you a little bit why. But the reason I started this was on Monday morning, Dan had texted me and told me he watched this movie called Bruce Almighty, and he said it was all about the number 7. And he told me to check it out. I'd never seen it before, but I watched it, and seven's all over in this movie. Uh, Jim Carrey's character, Bruce Nolan, is a TV anchor and he works at Channel 7. And after seeing all these signs and symbols telling him to apply for a job, he decides to go check it out. And he gets to this building and he looks at the directory, and all of the departments are in room 7. And interesting enough, Morgan Freeman plays God. And I thought that was really interesting because Morgan Freeman was the main character in the movie 7. Now, also, you can look at this. His birthday is June 1st, which is written 6/1. You can take 6 plus 1 is 7 there again. We'll pull up this movie 7, and you notice it was released on September 22nd, 1995. Now that's important because if we write out the date numerology of this, it's 9 is September plus 2 plus 2, like the 22nd, plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5, the year 95, you get 37, which 37 is a really important number, but I'll come back around to that. But in this movie, Morgan Freeman plays William Somerset. William Somerset is 212. Now think about a tetragrammaton, which is also 212. Now think about in Judaism, they have the 7 names of God, and you have Savat, which is 28, and you have Yahweh, which is 28 and is also 8. You have Elohim, which is 28, and then you have just El, which is 8, and you also have 37. Now, what's important about 37 is in Hebrew, it's Hebrew tradition that the numbers 3 and 7 are considered perfect numbers. And here's why. If you take 3 times 7 times 37, you get 777. So think about in Christianity, God rested on the 7th day. You have the 7 deadly sins. 777 is the threefold perfection of the Trinity. And, you have the 7 chakras, there's 7 heavens, 7 planes of creation. And, you can even think about when you go to a casino and you play on the slot machine, a jackpot is represented by 777. And there's another good reference. There's the Pixies song called Monkey Gone to Heaven. And they have the lyric, if the devil is 6, then God is 7. And this morning, right after I finished typing up this blog post, I drove downtown real quick. I was just took a quick loop around the square, had a cigarette, and listened to a couple songs real quick before I went to bed. But it was 4 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody around, and I drove by the bank, and the bank clock said it was 37 degrees out right after I just typed all this stuff up, which I thought seemed odd because I didn't think there was any way it could be that cold out. It didn't seem that cold, and it's kind of early in the year for that cold of temperatures out here in Iowa. But it's odd enough too that my name is Sam Moores, which also equals 37. Uh, I hope this was helpful. I hope somebody learned something here. But check out some links in the description. Hopefully, Dan and I will do another live stream soon. I think we've got a lot of things to talk about this time around. But peace.